Happens next, Kevin?
Well, I think, Mike, we're going to see a lull in the intensity of the sleet for a lot of us somewhere over the next 1 to 3 hours, so probably by 7 or 8. But then we're going to throw snow, which a lot of us haven't seen yet, on top of this ice. And as temperatures drop tonight, it's going to be like a hard casing of ice with snow on top of it. Just a real mess to try to clean up overnight tonight. So basically, you stay put tonight, probably stay put in the morning, give it till lunchtime tomorrow before the roads really look any better than what they are right now. So here we have it, everything across the tri-state. We've got freezing rain to the south. We've got a large area of sleet, a big sleet storm for the majority of us, as anticipated, and some snow on the northern and western fringe, which is starting to creep its way a little closer towards the metro. I'll zoom you in here across much of Butler and Warren counties. I've been getting lots of reports from viewers out there. Thank you so much, because it helps us really to confirm with what we're seeing on the radar. But notice we were tracking that transition line initially here in the southern parts of Butler into Warren counties. Notice that really hasn't moved much. What I have gotten, though, reports of more steady snow in Middletown, up north of Trenton, north and west of Hamilton, certainly out towards Oxford. So this is where you're going to start to see the snow pile up this evening. If you're down here in Westchester, Fairfield, Mason, Deerfield Township, Mainville, probably even Lebanon, you're going to go back and forth from, mostly sleet to occasionally some big flakes of snow, but no real meaningful accumulation of snow until later on tonight. And then into southeast Indiana, same thing. You see these brighter colors? That's how we're able to know that this is a mixture of sleet and snow. South of the line, it's sleet. North of it, it's snow back up towards Indianapolis, up 74. So out here in Sunman and St. Leon, now getting confirmation of a little more snow in some of these areas, but closer to the Indiana-Ohio state line, it's still sleet. 4 to 6 inches of snow, a good bet up here. Liberty, Connorsville, Brookville, Oxford. It's all snow in this area, has been for several hours, snowing at a good clip too. Now, let's talk about what's happening for the rest of the tri-state. Once you get south and east of 71, it's a full-on ice storm out there for a lot of folks. We've got heavy sleet around the metro, occasionally with a flake or two of snow mixing in at the moment. Even farther south, serious ice situation. Peebles to West Union, out towards Georgetown, Sardinia. We've had reports of trees down and now significant power outages. As the wind picks up, I think that's going to continue. We'll probably see those numbers increase. A lot of sleet, but still heavy freezing rain too. Mixing in from Dry Ridge to Owington, even though it's showing purple, a lot of this is still freezing rain, and that's the reason why you guys were upgraded to an ice storm warning. Here's the break I'm trying to look for this evening. Notice kind of a let up in the darker blues. While it may not stop in its entirety, it will probably offer at least a temporary reprieve before we see impactful snow later this evening and overnight. So I'm still thinking 1 to 3 for the most of us through the heart of the metro. This really won't come until tonight. So don't expect to see that here in the next hour or two. This is really tonight into Friday morning. But up here in this 4 to 6 zone, Brookville, Oxford, Connorsville, that area, it's happening now and will continue to pile up with that ice storm to the south. So watch Futurecast here. Here's 8 o'clock. We'll probably end as a little bit of snow in Cincinnati, but not enough that really piles up initially. Look what happens, though, as we head into the overnight hours and early tomorrow. You see how this area of snow blossoms late tonight into tomorrow morning? Doesn't look terribly bad, but I think this is impressive snow that piles up our 1 to 3 and really keeps roads a mess essentially through lunchtime tomorrow. And then as we start to clear out tomorrow evening, it turns very, very cold. So downtown now, it's all sleet for the most part here on CityCam. Some icicles hanging there from the top. Check temperatures out. We're solidly into the mid-20s. So while that sleet is kind of slushy now, wait till we drop into the teens tonight. It's going to be like a sheet of ice out there. Feels like it's 13 for us here in Cincinnati. Temperatures will drop down into the upper teens tonight. And again, we may not get a lot of snow early this evening. I think it holds off till overnight and into tomorrow morning. So it's a weather impact night with ice to snow, cold winds out there, wind chills getting close to 0 by morning. I'm going to make Friday another weather impact day with morning snow, as I think the roads are still a mess tomorrow morning, probably through lunchtime, as temperatures don't ever really climb too much tomorrow. It's going to stay very, very cold. All right, here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We're down to 2 below tomorrow night, so that ice going to be hard as we get into Saturday. The good news, Mike and Cherie, is that once the storm passes, we should see a quick thaw starting up on Sunday.
Well, I think we all can say we look forward to that,
Yeah.
Kevin.